First things first is Alabama softball and baseball are both under full swing with postseason play. Alabama softball has advanced to the super regionals. Patrick Murphy has kind of made it a legend of getting out of the regionals. For the longest time, he had not lost a single game in regionals. This is another one of those which he doesn't lose a game. They're on to play Oklahoma as the 15 seed. Oklahoma hosting is the 2 seed. Winner makes it to the Women's College World Series in Oklahoma City. With Oklahoma, actually, Texas A&M lost, which was the number 1 overall seed. So Oklahoma now is the official highest seed in this tournament. Alabama has already played Oklahoma in Norman once this season for a 3-game series. Oklahoma won game 1 5-1, with Alabama winning the next 2 6-1 and then 2-1 with a walk-off. So this is a position where obviously Oklahoma, the multi-time defending national champs, are going to be looking to make their way back and defend their title again. But Alabama has shown the ability to beat Oklahoma in Norman this season, so very curious to see how the girls are able to do. Obviously, backs against the wall against the multi-time defending champs. Oklahoma, just an elite softball program now, probably the favorites to win it all. Was one of the favorites coming into this, but with the number 1 seed knocked out in A&M to Liberty, Oklahoma is now the highest ranked team left in this bracket and left in this tournament. So I would expect them to be obviously the favorites to win it all now. So that's what we've got going on the softball front. On the baseball front, the baseball team's about to get underway, and as of the time of this recording, if you're listening to this as soon as it drops, Alabama baseball will be playing Missouri at 9:30 Central Time in Hoover. That is the first round of the SEC baseball tournament. This season, the SEC baseball tournament is going to operate much in the same way that the basketball tournament did. With Alabama being the 9 seed, they have to play every day. Obviously, the more wins, the better in terms of hosting when we come to regionals. Alabama's right on that line of potentially being able to host or not being able to host. 1 win is you absolutely have to have because you can't lose to Missouri. 2 wins would be phenomenal because that would also include a win over Tennessee. I'll have the bracket up here. I'm not expecting Alabama to win the tournament. Obviously, it would be great if they could. But coming from the first day, having to play on Tuesday all the way through to Sunday, it's just not realistic, honestly. So I would expect that Alabama, if we can get a win or 2 under our belts, then that goes a long way into be able to host a regional here in Tuscaloosa. So that is something that we need to be on the lookout for because depending upon how well Alabama baseball does, they could be in line to host a regional with an absolutely incredible non-conference record, a solid SEC record at over 500 with as strong as the SEC has been this season, a really good RPI, and over 40 wins this season so far. So really like what we're seeing on both diamonds, whether it be baseball or softball, but just wanted to give you guys a heads up as to what's happening over there.